Ready to go? Hello, welcome to a beer and a bet. We're without a beer, but we've got some great replacements. Probably better than the real man himself, Steph Grantel. Welcome.
Morning.
And Georgie Carpenter, the assistant trainer, the star of the show. How are you,
Morning.
mate?
Good, thank you.
Now, bit of stale movement this morning. You've been pretty busy doing some hard yards. Tell us about that.
Yeah, no, look, we've just moved boxes. Obviously, we share a stable just opposite ours, but we've obtained an extra few boxes there. So we've just moved a few horses over this morning after the morning shift, and yeah, it's all gone smoothly. So really excited. They're nice big yards, so it'd be great for those older horses just have a bit more room than a regular box and somewhere to stretch their legs. So really excited to have them.
Super stuff. And speaking of new horses, Steph, we've been active again. Juma buy in the English digital sale, which we've covered off that horse, Strassman as well. Fully subscribed. There might be a little bit of Strassman floating around if you are interested, but Juma buy some bits and pieces. I know Barry put up a post saying there's 10%. There might be a couple of bits and pieces sort of left in that horse as well. He's off for a gelding operation. I saw the big boy. He's enormous.
Yeah.
He's a
Strasman's
sorry, Steph.
Strasman's all done.
Yep.
Wait with a waiting list.
Yep.
I think Doomaby, we've got it, might have a couple of little spots left. And I believe he got the snip yesterday, but George can confirm that.
Yes, he did. It was a sad day yesterday. There was two there that lost their mantles, so uh, they weren't over the moon this morning. But yeah, all done and was successful. So um, very very good.
Good looking horse is Jimaby. So yeah, get involved. A little, as I said, like small pieces, right amount
Yeah.
to get involved. And then we went to New Zealand and got a nice purchase over there. Steph, tell us a little bit about that horse. And obviously, being in Kiwi dollars, 6/8 of nothing compared to the Aussie dollar, surely.
Absolutely, yeah, it is. Lovely colt by champion sire Pricea out of an Encosta de Lago mare, Pallas de Lago, who her herself is actually a half sister to El Segundo, who was an absolute superstar racehorse. And this colt is a half to Group 3 winner London Banker. Just an absolute belter. We were in love with him from the first time we saw him. And to be honest, we thought he'd be well and truly out of our budget. But as the sale crept on, our hopes got higher and higher. And we're really pleased. We paid 90,000 NZ at the Fall of the Hammer, and we've obviously priced him up. He'll stay in New Zealand. He's gone back to Kilgraven Lodge, where he'll have the next 6 to 8 weeks off. They'll break him in, and then we'll play it by ear. But we want to take advantage of how well the horses do in New Zealand for as long as we can, so that there's no rush to whack him on a plane and get him here anytime soon.
Georgie, what did you like about this horse?
Oh, I mean, firstly, just the way he looks, he's an absolute stunner. Very
Gorgeous.
very handsome.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I I really liked him. Obviously, his pedigree's great, and obviously closely related to a nice Queensland horse. So that's another big tick.
Forget about that. I knew there was something I didn't like about you. You keep reminding me. You were pretty excited when we got Billy Slater in the stable. Steph had to
Yeah.
hide his personal details, so you just stopped harassing you. Unbelievable stuff. Righto, let's have a little chat about the upcoming runners for this Saturday. Of course, if you want to get involved in any of those horses, any of the small pieces of Jumabai or the Procea, Steph at mitchbracing.com.au, as easy as that. And don't wait around though, because they will be gone. We're going to go to Newcastle tomorrow, Georgie and Steph. I hope you got the staking plan ready, because last time we sort of surprised you with a staking plan. But while Georgie's going to talk about the chances of one of our runners up at Newcastle, I'll let you go find a horse for us to back. Race 4, horse number 7, Grey Seeker. Andrew Atkins booked to ride third up. 1,500 meters looks perfect, George.
Yeah, look, she was great last start. Obviously, drew wide at Maruya. Elected to be positive on her early, and she did that. She jumped out of the machines great and had a tough. You could say it was a tough run in transit. Sat outside leader and was tough late. So I think she's improved again from that run. Her work on Tuesday was great, and really looking forward to getting her back to the races up in trip again. Drawn really well, so it looks like she'll map great in the run and good jockey aboard. So going there fairly hopeful on Saturday.
Yeah, and she would have derived plenty of benefit from that second up run because it was a case of just finding a way to win the race as opposed to letting her sort of run, how she likes to run. We just wanted to get the win, and so we sent her more forward, and she did the job, which is good because she, showed the determination late as well because she was pretty exposed there early in the run. I think this time she'll be probably 1-1, Georgie, and just be able to
Yeah.
peel off and then show her whereas I think she'll be really, really hard to beat. She will be featuring in my staking plan. Other runners that we have, we're heading to the Sapphire Coast. Are you going down there, George?
Yeah, I will leave the early hours of tomorrow morning and take more cash and blessed as Salonius will stay at home.
Beautiful, beautiful. More cash, James Innes Jr. Jules Barrier 4 looks like it's going to get a pretty good run. What's your opinion on this horse and then his chances in the race?
Yeah, I really like him. He's a nice horse. I thought his trial was pretty good the other day. He obviously got caught wide. He's a horse that has a lot of nice early gate speed, so we'll look to utilise that on Saturday. I think similar to Grey Secret, he'll probably land either lead us back or in that 1-1 spot, but it'll suit him at the Sapphire where he can be up on speed and have the last crack at him. So looking forward to getting him to the races.
Beautiful. And horse we've got plenty of time for. Blessed Ass, she steps up to, well, I think, Steph, you might remember this. I'm pretty sure old Greg won this race last year down there at
Yes,
Sapphire
yes,
Coast. Alicia Collett
yeah,
might have been aboard. It was a pretty good
yes.
day for
We
the
love
stable.
Alicia. It was a big day.
And we've got Blessed Ass going around. Of course, she was went down there at Maria, which is unfortunate, but she's doing quite well, George. And track work, we chucked the equimeter on her and had a look at her recovery. And you've done plenty of work with her over the last probably 2.5 weeks now. Make sure her confidence has got up, which is, it appears that it has. So looks like a perfect race for her. Just talk to us, A, how she's come through that, where she's at mentally, and B, sort of where you're going to get her in the run and how do you think she'll run at the 2200?
Yeah, look, she obviously it was really heartbreaking what happened at Maria, but she come through that really well. Like at home, I just slow work just sort of put her in amongst horses again and just got her confidence back. Let her sort of come in between them just at a canter and really gave her that confidence to be in and amongst horses again. So with her faster work, she did that as well. She sat between two horses and galloped in between them, past them, which was great. And also sat at another horse's heel and then peeled off it and then come past. So can't fault her at home. She's as confident as ever and seems in a really good headspace. Soundness wise, she's great. Trotted up excellent for the vet yesterday. So I think it's a really good race for her. Obviously, I think on paper it's pretty similar to the Maruya race. Wouldn't you say, Mick?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the winner comes through that race. So look, I don't. I think from everything you've said, you guys have done a fine job with her. She's ready to go. I think 2200 meters is absolutely perfect for her.
Yeah.
Uh, she handles fast tempos, and we saw her fail down there. Was it the Sapphire Coast she failed, and they just walked
Now,
Nara, and they just
yeah,
walked. It just didn't suit her, and she looked plain. But that Kemble, they went quick. They went quick in this race, obviously before the unfortunate circumstances, and she was moving into the race nicely. I think the faster they go, the better she'll go. And we'll just be able to let Jason Lyon know that if you've got to get going on her early and let her know she's in a race, then by all means do so, because I think she's going to be the superior stayer. I'm pretty confident in her chances. Georgie, we'll kick off with you. We'll give you $100. You can. Well, I'm not sure. What's your debut on your staking plan? Did you get a staking plan last time? You probably said it, but we didn't hear it. The audio wasn't its best.
um, yeah, I did. I think I had the 100 on Lightly Sparkle when she ran
Ooh,
second at Newcastle. Yeah,
okay.
so
So you're
I'm
minus
cheap.
100.
I'm minus 100.
All right. Well, you're doing better
I'll
than
have
Beery. He's minus 10,000.
I'll have 25 each way on Grey Secret and 30 a win Blessed as and 20 a win more cash.
Nice. Kept it within the stable. I feel like Steph's going to go wide.
No, I'm gonna go straight down the line today. I've been tossing up whether I have 50 each on Grey Secret and Blessed Ass or straight out on Grey Secret, which I think I'm going to go straight out on Grey Secret. 100 on Grey.
Absolutely love it. I'm taking the
Yeah.
double. I'm
Oh,
taking the
Ooh.
double. Yeah.
oh,
Ooh.
So we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a $25 win double, a $75 place double. I just can't see how we get rolled, especially in the place one. And we haven't had too many winners of late, and I feel like the wheel's starting to turn, and
Yeah.
it will because Beery's off the podcast, and that's when you know the wheel's about to turn. Now, George, I thought it'd be inappropriate for me to reveal why Mitch isn't here today, but then we're all about being inappropriate here at Mitch B Racing. A few months ago, he's mentioned something to along the lines of never in his life would he go to a what was it, a show jumping setup
A horse show, yeah.
or show. Can you give us some context as to where he is this afternoon?
At a horse show. I don't want to say too much because I have to live with him. It's fine. You can just turn this off and you're done.
So he's gone to the Berry Hall show.
Yeah, that's where he found himself this morning.
Yeah. He's been plating
Amazing.
up, he tells us.
Yeah, he's been platting up and brushing, and he's in good spirit.
It's amazing what love will do to one, isn't it, Steph? Self-help books.
Wow.
He
I
sent me a
know.
quote. He sent me a quote from a self-help book the other day.
Yeah. He's
So
been
Beery,
writing little notes in his phone from the book and sending them through. So it's
honestly,
next
David
next thing he'll
Goggins.
be off to Pepsi Max and eating clean and exercising. I don't know what's going on.
There's a bit going
Yeah.
on. We're worried. If you're worried, reach out. But no, it's been fun, guys. Hopefully, we have a few winners. If we have a few winners, we won't invite him back. Jimmy, the son of Prosia, get involved. Steph at mitchbracing.com.au. Georgie, thank you for your time. You're a seriously busy man. We do appreciate you jumping on. Steph, you're a star. Without you, we'd all be stuffed. Thank you. Bye for now.
Bye.